chapter 10 and verse 12. Let's get that. I'm going to show you what your purpose is. All right? We got to deal with brothers like that because they lack knowledge. He don't understand the Bible. He just coming into it himself, but he got the prideful spirit. He got to humble down. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel.
Israel. Who are you talking to?
Israel.
Whose name is on that sign? Israel. At the top. What's the name at the very top? The 12, the tribes of what?
Israel.
Tribes of Israel. So you are Israelite from the tribe of what? Show it a sign. Tribe of Judah. So when somebody asks you your nationality now, you got to tell them, and you got to say it boldly. I'm an Israelite from what tribe? Judah. No, that ain't boldly, man. That ain't boldly. So how you say, you got to say it with some attitude, like, I know y'all be rolling y'all neck. You know how y'all do. Say it like that. There you go. I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Read.
And now Israel.
Now Israel, come on.
What does the Lord thy God require of thee?
So what do you think the Most High God require of you, sister? What is your purpose in life? What do you think your goal here on planet Earth is? You never thought about having. You just thought, hey, I live YOLO, right? You only live once. See, that's the kind of mindset that we got, but we got to get out of that. We have a purpose here on planet Earth, and it's not just to get high and sleep around with all kind of people, gain all kind of riches and glory, become the next famous person, an athlete. It ain't that. Let's find out what our purpose is. Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
So our purpose is to fear the Most High God. How do you fear? Do you know? Take a guess. I didn't know at one point. How do you fear the Most High God? So let's say, for example, let me help you out. You got children? Yeah. All right. So how old are your children? Okay. So now, when they was younger, right? If you wanted them to they will obey you, what did you do? You would punish them, right? Or you would say, you know what, hey, if y'all want to go outside, I need y'all to do X, Y, and Z. If you don't, I'm going to do what? That's how you fear the Most High God. You understand? So now you understand, I'm painting a picture for you. So you got to fear him, knowing that you got to fear his judgments. And what he will do to you if you don't keep the commandments. That's how you fear the Most High God. Read.
To walk in all his ways.
You got to walk in all the things that he listed for us to do throughout the Bible. Read.
And to love him.
And to love him. How do you love God? By having faith in what else? And believe. Okay, I like those answers. Let me help you out. Give me that 1 John 5 and 3. Let me show you how you love the Most High God. All right? Whenever you go to church, I pray that you stop going after the day.
I don't really go.
Okay, cool. But when you read the Bible, it's a certain way that God commands us to read it. All right? And you can't just read it, you can read it from Genesis to Revelation all day long. All right? And you'll get a little understanding. But if you read it the way that God commands us to read it, you'll get better understanding. You understand? Read that.
The book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 3.
Come on.
For this is the love of God.
So you're about to tell you how to love God. Because can you give God a hug? Can you send him an email? Can you kiss him? Can you give him a big old hug and send him some flowers? Can you do that? No. So how do we love God? Read it again from the top.
For this is the love of God.
So this is how we love God. He's going to tell you. Read.
That we keep his commandments.
That we keep his commandments. So how do you love God? His commandments. That's easy, right? See how simple that was? But I said that the Bible said that. The Bible says that. All right? Read.
And his commandments are not grievous.
And his laws are not hard to do. That's what the word grievous means. It means it's not hard to do. It's not hard to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. So matter of fact, while we're on that, finish that out in Deuteronomy 10 and 12, and then I'm going to give you some commandments, all right? Because that's what we out here to do. We try to get our people on board quick. Because the Most High is coming back, and if you ain't keeping the commandments, you ain't getting into the kingdom. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel.
Now who?
Now Israel.
What tribe are you from, sister? Judah. You got to say it with attitude now. What tribe are you from? There you go. Let's get it.
What does the Lord thy God require of thee?
What does the Lord thy God require of you? Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
You got to fear the judgments of the Most High God.
To walk in all his ways.
You got to follow after him. Have that faith. Believe.
And to love him.
How do you love God? By keeping what? Follow the commandments. There you go.
And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
So you can say what you look all day long, but until you start applying the actions, then the Most High will say, you know what? Okay, I can deal with her now. Because she's actually applying what is being said to her out of the Bible. So now let's give you some commandments. Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5. All right? Because that's the whole purpose, is to try to get our people on track. All right? If we're not out here this today going to give y'all a good service, that's not what we are here to do. We are here to wake up the 12 tribes of Israel, to gather ourselves together, to tell you that you have to get yourself right. You and ourselves included. Because we're not, don't get it twisted. All these brothers up here, we're not 100% yet. But guess what's different between us and y'all? We are repenting. That's the difference. We are repenting. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, and verse 5.
Listen good, sister.
The woman
It's talking about you. The woman, what?
shall not wear
Shall not. You shouldn't do this thing. Read.
that which pertaineth unto a man.
So now stop. What do you see men wear all the time? What are the clothing that you see men wear all the time? Sweatpants, right? That short pants, Pants hanging down. Be wearing all this stuff, right? You only see men wearing pants, right? So now, read it again from the top.
The woman shall not wear which pertaineth unto a man.
So now, we know that pants belong to men. A woman is not supposed to do what? That's what the Bible is saying. You're not supposed to wear that. So what you got on right now is out of order with the Most High God. And it's okay right now because you don't have to be ashamed. You didn't know. You understand? So don't think that we coming down and we just, picking on you. We trying to get you right. All right? Read on.
Neither
Now,
shall
he's going into the man too. It ain't just about picking on a woman. He's going to show you about the man too. Because a lot of our men is effeminate right now. A lot of our men like to act like females right now. They got them gay tendencies. You understand? So listen what the Bible says about that.
neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So now when you see these brothers walking around here with their high heel shoes on, dresses, makeup, hair weaves like women, you know what I'm saying? Twisting their neck around, doing all that crazy crap. God said, hey, that's an abomination. If you saw us standing up here with a dress on, would you stop and listen to us? Exactly. So the Bible is real simple. It's not complicated. The problem is the pastors in these churches have not taught you all the Bible properly.
That's right.
That's the problem. So he said a woman's not supposed to wear what? A woman's not supposed to wear what? Pants. So now let me ask you this, sister. Be real. After hearing the scripture, are you going to humble down and take off the pants? All praises, all praises, all praises. All right? So now, let's give you another scripture. Give me 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. All praises. All right? And I hope it just ain't lip service, because a lot of people we deal with, they say, oh, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do this, and then, we never see them again. And then we do run into them, we see them right back into the pants again. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be sincere about what you're saying. All right? Read.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 3.
Read.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So the head of every man is Christ.
And the head of the woman is the man.
And the head of the woman is the man.
That's right.
Read.
And the head of Christ is
And the head of
God.
Christ is God. So now, let's deal with this order. What he's giving us is called the divine order in the Bible. The Most High is a God of order. He does everything in order. All right? So now, the order is this. It's the Most High, Christ, man, woman, then the children. That's the order. You follow me? It's the Most High God, Christ, man, then the woman, then the children. You understand that? So who is over Christ? The Lord, God, the Most High. All right? He's over Christ. So Christ has to answer to the Most High. All right? Now, who is over the man? What they said? Who is over the man? Christ is over the man. So we as men, we have to answer to Christ. Right? So now, this is the hard part right here. This is the hard part. Who is over the woman? Oh, snap. We got an issue with that now. Now that look tight. Boy, you don't understand that. It's the order of him. It's the order of him. Who is over the woman? Man is over the woman. All right? And who is over the children? The woman. The woman is over the children. All right, so you see the order. So now let's deal with it again. We got God, Christ, man, woman, children. Got it. So now let's deal with it again one more time. Who is over the children? The woman. Who is over the woman? Man. Who is over man? Who is over Christ? There we go. So now, let me ask you this. Are you okay with what the scripture just brought out? About the man is supposed to be over you.
Yeah, but if he...
They're going to word but. They're going to word but.
The right man to lead you, right?
You're right. You're absolutely 100% correct. He has to be a God-fearing man. He ain't telling you to get with any old Negro, any old game banger. He has to be a God-fearing man. That's the type of man that you have to see. All right? Let's finish that out real quick.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 3.
Come on.
But I will have you know
Come
that
on.
the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man,
And the head of the woman is the man, her Lord.
and the head of Christ is God. Every man praying or prophesying
Every man that's praying or prophesying, like what we do right now, is called the spirit of prophecy. All right? We are here prophesying to God's people. He said every man that's in the midst of praying or prophesying, read.
having his head covered,
If we had a hat on our head, meaning our head is covered. All right, read.
dishonoreth his head.
We are being disobedient to our head, which is who? Christ. All right, read on.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth,
So when you go at home at night and you pray, or when you sit down and read your Bible, or when you sit down at the table and teach your children out the Bible, you are in the midst of prophecy, all right, and teaching the children, all praying. All right, what must you do?
with her head uncovered,
If you don't have anything on your head,
you dishonor your head.
you dishonor your husband. You dishonor your head. So now, what do that mean?
Like right now.
When the word of God is coming out, what must you have in your head? Read it again.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth,
Every woman that's praying or prophesying or in the midst, yep, she have to have what on her head? She have to have what? Her hair covered. That's what the Bible. Read it again in its entirety.
the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
Come on.
But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ,
Come on.
and the head of the woman is the man,
Read.
and the head of Christ is
All
God.
right, so you understand the order, right? All right, good. Read.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered,
Like what you see us right here doing, you don't see none of us with a hat on our head. All right, because why? We fear the Most High God. We honor in that law. Read.
dishonoreth his head.
So now we not disrespecting Christ, so we good. Read.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered,
You stand in the midst of prophesying right now. Read.
dishonoreth her head.
You dishonor your head. So next time you come out here and hear us, what must you have in your head? You have to have your head covered. Now is that hard to do? All praises, man. All praises. All praises. All right? That's real simple. These are the basic laws. That's how the laws is in the Bible. But you was never taught these things in the Bible. That's showing love. Give me 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. We're going to still deal with the woman, all right? We're going to deal with you because we want to get our sisters right. Y'all are daughters of Sarah. Y'all are precious. Y'all are God's princesses. All right? And y'all got to be treated like such.
That's right.
You not heard of a virtuous woman, right? When you read the book of Proverbs 31? Exactly. Every woman state or claim to be a virtuous woman, but then when it comes to matching it up to the Bible, then she realized, you know what? Well, I'm not a virtuous woman. A virtuous woman is going to be a woman that follows the laws of God.
That's right.
All right? Read that.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9.
Come on.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
He said, let the woman adorn herself in modest apparel. What is modest apparel? So let me help you out. You ever went to the prom? You ever went to the prom? What about a wedding? What about a wedding? What about, what else? Church on Sunday. All right? What do women normally wear? Dresses, right? Because when you wear dresses, it make you feel beautiful, don't it? It make you feel like, you know what? Hey, I'm a princess. I'm somebody. Like
That's
Jesse
right.
Jackson say. I'm
That's right.
somebody. You understand? It makes you feel right. Because guess what? It is right. It's biblical according to the Bible.
That's
You're
right.
supposed to wear a modest dress. Now, where's the picture about the modest dress? Hey, somebody come over here and get the picture about the modest dress. Over here. I want to show you. I'm going to give you some examples because that's why we are here. We got illustrations so we can show you how and what the Bible is referring to. All right? So now, come around here. I want you to see this. All right? So when you look at this, all right? These are different types of dresses that our women wear today, all right? You see how women wear stuff like this? That's a dress, that's a skirt, right? Exactly. You wear something like that, right? You will, right? But that's not modest according to the Bible. This right here is modesty according to the Bible. You see all these sisters right here? Their dresses and stuff don't cling to their body. It don't show their curves. It don't show their figure. And they don't have to come all the way down to your feet. It has to come below your knee. You understand? That's modest according to the Bible. These type of dresses right here is okay according to the Most High. This here, that's hoochie mama stuff. That ain't modest. You looking for somebody. And then as soon as somebody says something to you out of order or calls you outside your name, then you want to get offended. You see what I'm saying? Well, that won't happen more than likely if you dress according to the Bible. This is modesty according to the Bible. You understand? So when you go home, you need to go inside your closet and look at your wardrobe and say, you know what? Let me get rid of these. Let me get rid of that. Let me get you some dresses that come down below my knee. If you want to come down to your feet, that's cool too. But you want to make sure that these things flare out. You don't want them to cling to your body. That's not modest. That's immodest. You're trying to show your figure off, and it's going to cause a brother to stumble. You understand? And now we're going to be in the midst of sin because we lusting after you. Like, oh, Lord. You understand? You don't want it to cause us to err. All right? And we don't want to cause you to err. So that's the whole purpose of us working together. That's why God commanded for us to be husband and wife. You see what I'm saying? The man has to be over the woman to teach her role. And then likewise, your job is to teach it to the children so they can grow up and be righteous men too. So they can come and do the same thing that you see all these brothers are here doing. But we have to start somewhere. You have to humble down. All right? And I like your spirit so far. I hope you're sincere about it, okay? So that right there is modest apparel, okay? According to the Bible. Finish that up.
With shamefacedness.
So now he said you have to wear modest apparel and you have to be shamefaced. You know what shamefaced is? Shamefaced. Yeah. Shamefaced is this. Instead of, you know how most women like to be loud and, nigga, you can't tell me nothing. You're not supposed to be like that. What you're supposed to be is like, you know, subtle, humble about yourself. Ain't telling you to be no slave, but you have to have some discernment about yourself. You have to be reserved. Class, that's all line for you. All line got the words, man. Hey, classy. That's one of the more words you don't hear too often. But our women don't have class today. So we have to bring that stuff back into existence. A lot of women don't have class. Very seldom you meet some sisters that have class. So if you want to be classy, follow the laws of God. Keep the commandments.
That's right.
All right? So by being shamefaced, it means you're not in a brother's face. You humble about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know how to be reserved. That's shamefaced. All right? Read.
With shamefacedness and sobriety.
Sobriety, what does that mean? The root word is sober. What is that going into? Not what? Not drinking hard. You can drink, but you're not supposed to get drunk. You understand? People take the Bible out of context. Christ drunk daggone wine, but he wasn't a drunkard. So you got to drink it in moderation. You have to know how far your limit is when it comes to that. That's also going to, like the brother say, not getting high. You're not supposed to smoke. You understand? That's to follow your temple. Did you know that? You sure? Alright? I ain't gonna touch that. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Alright, finish it all out.
Not with braided hair.
Not with braided hair, read.
Or gold.
Come on.
Or pearls.
Or pearls.
Or costly array.
So now, do that mean that you can't wear pearls? Does that mean that you can't braid your hair? Does that mean that you can't wear gold? No, it's not saying that. Read on.
But which becometh women professing godliness.
You have to have some kind of class about yourself. What it's saying is, don't let the pearls, the jewelry, the fancy clothes be the thing that people see about you. Let it be the hitman, the way that you carry yourself. Let that be the most abundant thing that people notice about you. Don't let it be all the little worldly things that you dress yourself up and people are like, oh yeah, I like them bracelets she got on. and you dress up just to get compliment about that. You should be dressing up to get compliment about how you conduct yourself as a virtuous woman, as a daughter of Sarah, as a princess. You understand? We not fell from that, and we trying to build that back up and instill that in our community. Because y'all sisters, man, y'all are the pillars of our community, man.
That's
We
right.
can't have a nation without you all.
That's right.
You understand? Y'all bring forth the children. This ain't about all the men, but the men have to stand up and take back their rightful place, though. And y'all have to be able to submit unto the man. That's your job. All right? Are you able to submit? Are you able to submit? We, of course, we talking to a righteous brother, right? Exactly. Is that it on that?
With good works.
With good works. So what is the good works? What is the works that the woman must manifest? Give me Titus chapter 2 and verse 3. Let me show you the works that the woman must manifest. All right? Is the works talking about our woman now being the head of the house? Yeah, is the woman supposed to be the head of the house? No. Is y'all supposed to be telling the man to shut up, sit down, come over here? Are y'all supposed to be doing that? So what is the work that he's talking about? Is the woman supposed to be pastoring the church? Is she supposed to be a pastor over a congregation? No. We had to sit on that one. We're going to read it though.
The book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 3.
Come on.
The aged woman
It says the
likewise,
aged woman, meaning a woman that have a little bit of age on her. All right? Read.
that they be in behavior as
Good
becoming
works.
holiness.
Good works being behavior as having what?
Holiness,
Holiness. Read.
not false accusers,
Not false accusers. Not out here dang go running around telling lies and getting inside gossip, spreading rumors. Y'all don't supposed to be carrying yourself like that. But a lot of our sisters do that. Read.
not giving to too much wine,
Not supposed to be drunken.
teachers of good things,
Teachers of good things. What is the good things he's talking about you're supposed to be teaching of? The laws, statutes, and commandments. You're supposed to teach these things to the younger woman and also to the children. That's your role. Read.
that they may teach the young women to be sober,
Come on.
to love their husbands, to
You
love
gotta
their
teach. You gotta
children.
teach the young woman how to love her husband. Do you know how to love your husband if you have one? How? Give me some examples. Now you're on the spot now. Oh snap! This nigga gonna put me on the spot. This brother gonna put me on the spot. So give me one example. How do you love your husband?
I don't know how to treat them.
You don't know how to treat him? You wouldn't know how to treat him? Okay, so let me ask you this. Let's say the brother came off from work, right? And you cooked something that he didn't like, all right? But you was like, listen, hey, baby, I worked all day on this thing. And he was like, listen, baby, I just ain't in the mood for that. You know what? Hey, I want to go out and eat. How you gonna feel about that? How you gonna treat him?
I was going to eat.
Oh, okay. Dang. Whew. I thought you were gonna say something different. But hey, most women are like, nigga, hey, you gonna eat what I cook and that's it. You see what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. So that's a way of honoring your husband. You gotta honor your husband. Give me that in Genesis chapter 3 and verse, I think like Genesis 18 and 18. I think that's what it is. Where Jacob, he said Jacob will command his house. I'm going to show you that because, yeah, a lot of women don't know how to do these things, and that's what we out here to do, to give the sense. All right? Genesis 3 and 18, I think it is. I think it's Genesis 3 and 18. Hey, what that scripture about, he know that Abraham will command his house? I know it's in Genesis. Genesis, he said Abraham will command his house. I know it's, 18? It's 1 or 2. But it ain't that. So when y'all find it, y'all let me know. All right? But just look it up real quick. 18 and 19. I know it's 1 or 2. Come on. Make me look like I'm crazy.
The book of Genesis, chapter 18 and verse 19.
Start at 18.
Seeing that Abraham,
That's the one. That's the one I'm looking for.
the book of Genesis, chapter 18 and verse 18.
Come on.
And seeing that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation,
Read.
and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him. For I know him,
Uh-huh.
that he will command his children and his household after him.
He will command his children and his household after him. Because he is the head. We went over that earlier. The man is the head. So whatever he says goes. As long as it's not sin. If it's not sin. So let's say, for example, let's say you got married, right? And your husband said, you know what, hey, we short on money, and I'm working this 9 to 5, it ain't fitting the bill, it ain't doing what we needed to do. Hey, I need you to go out there and sell your drawers, you know, sell your behind for some money. Are you gonna do that? Well, I'm just saying, you got some brothers that will do that. You see what I'm saying? But of course, we're not talking about a righteous brother. But most of our women and our brothers are not, yeah, they're treated that way and they still in the world. All right? But if you're dealing with a godly man, he ain't going to tell you, let's go sell your behind. You're not going to do that. But if you are with a brother, all right, and he is treating you that way, if he's not coming out of the Bible, you don't listen to him. Your job is to win him over to the scriptures. You understand? Finish that up.
And they shall keep the way of the Lord.
And they should keep the way of the Lord.
To do justice and judgment.
All right.
That the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken of him.
All right, so now I want to go back to dealing with the garment thing, all right? Because I don't want you to think we're beating you up on that. Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 52 and verse 1. I'm going to show you how the Most High want his daughters and sons to look, all right? Because y'all, again, I keep saying it over and over. Y'all are princesses in the Bible. Y'all supposed to be treated with royalty, all right? But a lot of our sisters, they ain't going to let brothers do whatever they want to them, and then just mistreat them all kind of way, and they get accustomed to that, all right? You're not supposed to get accustomed to that. Read this.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 52 and verse 1.
Come on.
Awake, awake, put on thy strength.
Put on thy strength, meaning learn the Bible.
O Zion,
O Zion,
put on thy beautiful garment.
put on your beautiful garments.
O Jerusalem, the holy city.
Put on your beautiful garments. That's what he commands you to do. That right there is not a beautiful garment according to the Most High. What we showed you is beautiful garments that comes down, that's modest, that flow away from you. You understand? That make you feel like somebody. Have your beautiful wrap on. You know what I'm saying? Put your little earrings on, your little necklace and stuff. Smell good. The Most High said, listen, y'all put on your beautiful garments. Read it again.
Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garment.
You all are the daughters of Zion. He tells you to wake and put on your beautiful garments. All right? So we got sisters at the school that you can get with. All right? They'll show you and lead you in the right path. So what we're doing is not for show. We out here doing it because we fear the Most High God. Yeah, and I'm sure they'll be happy to accept you in because they're looking for sisters. You see what I'm saying? We got a few right now, but we ain't got a whole lot. But we need more sisters to come in so y'all can help put in the work too by going and teaching these younger sisters. When you learn this stuff, you're going to feel good going around teaching other people. You understand? Teaching other women how to be daughters of Sarah, how to be virtuous women. You understand? But it has to start with you. You have to get your mind right and you have to repent. All right? Let me show you that real quick. Give me John chapter 3 and verse 3. I'm going to show you this and I know you got to go. All right. Where you work at? Where you work at? No. Okay. Okay, cool. Come on.
The book of John, chapter 3 and verse 3. And Jesus answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he
must be born again.
He cannot see the kingdom of God.
If you don't be born again, you cannot see the kingdom of God. So how do you be born again? Give me that in Psalms 19 and verse 7. So he said, except a man be born again, you cannot see the kingdom of God. So how do we become born again? The Bible explains everything. And I'm going to show you. All right? Psalms 19 and verse 7.
The book of Psalms, chapter 19 and verse 7.
Come on.
The law of the Lord is perfect.
The laws of the Lord is perfect. Meaning there's nothing wrong with it. Read.
Converting the soul.
It changes your soul. It changes your mindset. Read.
The testimony of the Lord is sure.
The things written about God is sure. It's guaranteed to happen. Read.
Making wise the simple.
Making those that are simple become wise. All right? So right now, at one point, we were simple. We thought we knew everything. Until we humbled down and actually listened to what was being said and say, you know what? Dang, I didn't know what I thought I knew. You know what I'm saying? Let me get myself right. This makes sense. So when you start to do that, he said, you become wise. You turn from being simple to now becoming wisdom. You have wisdom on you. All right? So in order for you to be born again, you must apply the laws of God.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? He said, it's nothing wrong with the laws. He said, the laws of God is perfect. Is thou shalt not kill, is that an imperfect law? That's a perfect law, right? Is thou shalt not steal, is that an imperfect law or is it a perfect law? It's a perfect law, right? Woman should not wear that what pertains to a man. Is that an imperfect law or a perfect law? It makes you look like somebody, right? It makes you feel good about yourself. Now, don't get it twisted. If your job, now when we say wear pants, all right, we got to clear this up too. When we say wear pants, a woman must wear pants according to the Bible. Man, wear a dress according to the Bible, all right? When you go to work, your first thing should be is, listen. Excuse me, brother. I got a question. Listen. According to my religion and my belief, hey, I have to wear a dress. All right? And if he say, well, listen, according to our rules here, it's unsafe, whatever he may say. If he said, listen, you have to wear pants, then guess what? You have to wear it until you either find another job, or if that's your only means of income and it's paying the bills, then you do what you got to do to make ends meet. And then when you go to work, you put your dress on. And then when you get ready to go inside, hey, take your dress off, put your pants on. When you get off work, hey, take that pants off and throw back on your dress. So you have to improvise. You have to find ways around keeping God's commandment because we here in captivity. Give me Judges 5 and 11. Judges 5 and 11. People think that keeping the laws of God is hard. It's not hard. The problem is we don't know. About what?
Psalms 19.
Psalms 19 and 7. Psalms 19 and 7. Psalms 19 and 7.
The book of Psalms, chapter 19 and verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
He said the laws of God is perfect. There's nothing wrong with the laws of God. It's perfect. Thou shalt not steal. It's perfect. Thou shalt not kill. It's perfect. Thou shalt keep the Sabbath day holy. That is perfect. You see what I'm saying? A woman should not wear that what pertains to a man. That is perfect. You see what I'm saying? The laws of God are perfect. Read.
Converting the soul.
It changes your soul. It changes you from being a nigga to being a dang old Israelite man. It changes you from being a thought to being a daughter of Sarah. It changes you from being a crackhead to being a dang old child of God. Read.
The testimony of the Lord is sure.
These things that's written in the Bible about the Heavenly Father, they are sure. They are guaranteed to come to pass. Read.
Making wise the simple.
Making those that are simple become wise, having wisdom and knowledge. So now, go to where I tell you I have you at. Judges 5 and 11. All right? Judges 5 and 11, because I say that a lot of people take these laws as if they're hard to do. No, it's because the pastor have not taught you properly. He have not shown you how to work around the laws of this land while still being obedient to God's laws. All right? Read that.
The book of Judges, chapter 5 and verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers.
So we are in the land of our captivity right now. And it says when those that are delivered from the noise of archers, that's going into the dang old missiles that's going to be sent over here to destroy Babylon the Great. So we are going to be delivered from those places as long as we keep in the commandments of God. Read.
In the places of drawing water.
Drawing water meaning our affliction. Read.
They shall rehearse the righteous acts of
in
the
those
Lord.
places that where you are at, he said, in those places you shall rehearse the righteous acts. So what do you do in rehearse? Do you always get it right in rehearsal? No. You make mistakes in rehearsal, right? Until you get what? Until you get better at it, right? Exactly. So he said, rehearse the righteous acts. Read.
Of the Lord, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his villages in Israel.
So that's our purpose. You have to do it to the best of your ability. All right? When you have to go to work, if you have to wear pants, hey, wear the pants. As soon as you get off work, take them off. Put your dress back on. All right? Same way when you go into work. Hey, when you're on your way to work, wear your dress. When you get inside the locker room, take them off and put on your uniform. It's not hard for that. These things are easy to keep. But in order for you to keep them, you have to be around brothers and sisters. All right? So you got any questions? You good? All praises, man. All praises. So hey, we're going to wrap this up. We're going to wrap it up. Somebody want to come up? Y'all still good? Okay, cool. Well, let's get it then. Hey.
Listen, I'm
Okay. Yeah, go. You can go much ready. I'm about to say, we can keep this thing going. But, yeah, we can go ahead and wrap up real quick. So let's finish this out. Give me Deuteronomy chapter, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. All right, shalom, sister. Shalom. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. We can wrap it on up. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Alright, so who are we? We are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. What is our purpose? Our purpose is to come out here and teach you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans your true nationality according to the Bible and keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Alright? That is our purpose and that's our duty. So now we're going to leave y'all with this and then we're going to get up out of y'all here. But just believe, we will be back. According to the Most High, we will be back. Read that.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
So where's the bottom line? Why are we out here yelling at the top of our lungs? Why are we out here talking to the dang on wind? Or talking to people that barely come by? Read.
Fear God.
We have to fear God
and keep his commandments.
And keep his commandments.
For this is the whole duty of man.
For this is the whole duty of man, the bottom line. Alright? And with that we say, Most High Christ bless. Shalom until next time.